NCIS, 2003. Then and now 2025, how they changed. Which NCIS star has changed the most over the years? From fresh-faced newcomers to seasoned Hollywood veterans, the cast of this iconic series has undergone incredible transformations. In this video, we'll take a look at the NCIS stars then and now, revealing how much they've changed since their first appearance. You won't believe some of these transformations. Stay tuned until the end, and let's see who has aged the best. Now let's get started. David McCallum. David McCallum, born David Keith McCallum Jr. on September 19, 1933, in Glasgow, Scotland, was a celebrated actor best known for his role as Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard on NCIS, 2003 to 2023. McCallum portrayed the eccentric yet brilliant medical examiner with warmth, wit, and deep intellect, making Ducky a fan-favorite character. His unique charm, eloquent storytelling, and compassionate interactions with the NCIS team, especially with Mark Harmon's Leroy Jethro Gibbs, added depth to the series. One of his most memorable moments includes Ducky's emotional monologues about past cases and his touching farewell scene, when he transitioned from chief medical examiner to historian. McCallum's performance earned him critical acclaim, though he never received major awards for the role. He passed away on September 25, 2023, at the age of 90 due to natural causes. His legacy as Ducky remains an integral part of NCIS, remembered fondly by fans worldwide. Sean Murray. Sean Murray, born Sean Harlan Murray on November 15, 1977, in Bethesda, Maryland, is best known for portraying Special Agent Timothy McGee, a key member of the Naval Criminal Investigative Service team. Initially introduced as a junior agent, McGee evolved from a timid, tech-savvy rookie into a confident, highly skilled investigator. His expertise in cybersecurity and forensic computing became invaluable to the team, earning him the nickname McGeek from colleagues like Tony DiNozzo. Murray brought a mix of intelligence, charm, and occasional awkwardness to the role, making McGee both relatable and endearing. His character's development included a strong professional bond with Gibbs and a heartfelt romance with Delilah Fielding. Among his most memorable moments are his first major field case, his leadership when Gibbs temporarily stepped back, and his emotional struggles balancing family and duty. Though not a recipient of major acting awards for the role, Murray's enduring performance has solidified McGee as an essential figure in the long-running series. Mark Harmon. Mark Harmon, born Thomas Mark Harmon on September 2, 1951, in Burbank, California, became an iconic figure in television through his role as Leroy Jethro Gibbs, the formidable yet deeply principled leader of the NCIS team. With a commanding presence, Harmon shaped Gibbs into a character defined by his stoic demeanor, unwavering sense of justice, and complex personal history. His portrayal of the former Marine-turned-special agent was marked by quiet intensity, subtle emotional depth, and a strong moral code. A man of few words but immense wisdom, Gibbs often relied on his famous Gibbs rules to guide his team. Some of his most unforgettable moments include his relentless pursuit of justice, his tragic backstory involving the murder of his wife and daughter, and his fatherly bond with colleagues, particularly Abby Ciuto and McGee. Harmon's performance earned him critical acclaim, multiple award nominations, and a lasting legacy as one of television's most compelling law enforcement figures. Brian Dietzen. Brian Dietzen, born on November 14, 1977, in Barrington, Illinois, gained recognition for his role as Dr. Jimmy Palmer, the endearing and often humorous assistant-turned-chief medical examiner. Initially portrayed as the eager and sometimes awkward protege of Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard, Jimmy gradually developed into a confident, compassionate professional. His character is known for his quirky sense of humor, nervous energy, and deep empathy for both victims and colleagues. Over the years, he faced several personal challenges, including the tragic loss of his wife, which added emotional depth to his storyline. One of his most powerful moments was stepping up as chief medical examiner after Ducky's retirement, proving his worth as a leader. Dietzen's portrayal brought warmth and humanity to the forensic side of investigations, making Jimmy a beloved figure among fans. Though not widely recognized with awards, His performance has been a vital and heartfelt part of the series' success. Sasha Alexander. Sasha Alexander, born Suzanna Drobnjakovic on May 17, 1973, in Los Angeles, California, brought depth and resilience to her portrayal of Special Agent Caitlin Kate Todd. A former Secret Service agent, Kate was highly skilled in protection and profiling, making her a valuable asset to the investigative team. Her character balanced professionalism with a sharp sense of humor, often engaging in witty exchanges with Tony DiNozzo, while forming a strong bond with her colleagues. Alexander's performance captured both Kate's confidence and vulnerability, especially in high-stakes cases. One of her most defining moments was her tragic and unexpected death, shot by terrorist Ari Haswari in a shocking season finale. This loss profoundly affected the team, particularly Gibbs, who vowed to avenge her. Despite her early departure, Alexander's strong presence and emotional performance ensured Kate Todd's lasting legacy as a beloved and respected member of the team. Rocky Carroll. Rocky Carroll, born Roscoe Rocky Carroll on July 8, 1963, in Cincinnati, Ohio, became a commanding presence as director Leon Vance. Introduced as the assistant director, Vance quickly took charge after the sudden death of his predecessor, Jenny Shepard. Known for his authoritative leadership style and strategic mind, he often made difficult decisions that put him at odds with Gibbs, yet he deeply respected the team's dedication. Carroll portrayed Vance as a tough but fair leader, balancing bureaucracy with genuine concern for his agents. Some of his most gripping moments include his personal struggles, such as the tragic murder of his wife, and the ongoing threats against his family. His sharp intelligence and no-nonsense approach made him an essential part of the agency's success. Though not always in the field, Vance played a critical role in shaping major investigations, and Carroll's nuanced performance ensured the character remained a cornerstone of the series. Michael Weatherly. Michael Weatherly, born on July 8, 1968, in New York City, brought humor, charm, and depth to his portrayal of Special Agent Anthony Tony DiNozzo. As a former homicide detective, Tony was an expert investigator with sharp instincts and an undeniable charisma. His playful personality often manifested in relentless teasing of his teammates, especially McGee, while his flirtatious dynamic with Ziva David became one of the show's most iconic relationships. Beneath his comedic exterior, Weatherly skillfully revealed Tony's emotional layers, particularly in moments of vulnerability, such as the heartbreaking loss of his partner Kate Todd, and his departure after learning he had a daughter with Ziva. One of his standout moments was his decision to leave the agency to raise his daughter, marking an emotional farewell for both the character and fans. Weatherly's charismatic performance made Tony one of the most beloved figures, blending action, humor, and heart into a fan-favorite role. Cote de Pablo. Cote de Pablo, born Maria José de Pablo Fernandez on November 12, 1979, in Santiago, Chile, captivated audiences as Special Agent Ziva David, a fierce and highly skilled former Mossad officer. Introduced as an enigmatic replacement for Kate Todd, Ziva quickly established herself as a formidable agent, excelling in hand-to-hand combat, interrogation, and marksmanship. Her deep loyalty to Gibbs and her evolving relationship with Tony DiNozzo became central to her character's journey. De Pablo masterfully balanced Ziva's tough exterior with moments of emotional vulnerability, particularly in storylines involving her strained family ties and tragic past. Some of her most memorable moments include her revenge against her brother Ari, her presumed death that later led to a dramatic return, and her tearful farewell as she chose to leave her dangerous life behind for her daughter. De Pablo's intense and heartfelt portrayal made Ziva one of the most dynamic and unforgettable agents in the show's history. Emily Wickersham. Emily Wickersham, born on April 26, 1984 in Kansas, brought intelligence and quiet strength to her role as Special Agent Eleanor Ellie Bishop. Introduced as a skilled NSA analyst before joining the team, Bishop stood out for her methodical approach, photographic memory, and deep analytical skills. Unlike her predecessors, she had a more reserved and introspective nature, gradually proving herself as a capable field agent. Over time, Wickersham infused Bishop with emotional depth, especially in storylines dealing with personal betrayals, her divorce, and her growing bond with Gibbs. One of her most powerful arcs was her decision to go undercover, leading to a dramatic and emotional departure from the agency. Though her tenure was marked by a quieter intensity compared to other agents, Wickersham's performance made Bishop a compelling and relatable character, bringing a fresh dynamic to the team while honoring the show's long-standing tradition of strong, independent investigators. Wilmer Valderrama. Wilmer Valderrama, born on January 30, 1980, in Miami, Florida, brought a mix of energy, humor, and action to his role as Special Agent Nicholas "Nick" Torres. A seasoned undercover operative, Torres was introduced as a lone wolf who struggled with trust after years of deep cover assignments. Valderrama's portrayal showcased Torres' physicality and combat skills, making him one of the most hands-on agents in the team. His rough exterior masked a deeply loyal and caring personality, which became evident in his protective instincts toward his teammates, particularly Ellie Bishop. Throughout his tenure, Torres faced emotional challenges, including unresolved family issues and struggles with attachment due to his past. Some of his standout moments include his high-risk missions and his emotional vulnerability when dealing with his past traumas. Valderrama's charismatic and layered performance brought a fresh, modern energy to the series, making Torres an exciting and complex addition to the NCIS team. Deanna Reasonover. Deanna Reasonover, born on January 6, 1992, in Detroit, Michigan, brought humor, intellect, and a fresh perspective to her role as forensic scientist Casey Hines. Introduced as the successor to Abby Ciuto, Casey had big shoes to fill, but Reasonover made the character uniquely her own. Unlike Abby's gothic eccentricity, Casey was known for her nerdy enthusiasm, fast-talking intelligence, and upbeat personality. She quickly bonded with the team, especially Jimmy Palmer and director Vance, proving herself to be a brilliant and meticulous forensic expert. Some of her standout moments include her struggles with self-doubt as she adjusted to fieldwork, and her ability to use cutting-edge forensic techniques to solve cases. While she brought comedic relief, Reasonover also showcased Casey's depth, particularly in moments of vulnerability and moral dilemmas. Her portrayal ensured that Casey became a beloved member of the team, adding a fresh and relatable energy to the forensic lab. Maria Bello. Maria Bello, born on April 18, 1967, in Norristown, Pennsylvania, made a strong impact with her portrayal of Special Agent Jacqueline "Jack" Sloan, the team's resident forensic psychologist. Introduced as an expert in profiling and behavioral analysis, Jack brought a unique perspective to investigations, often uncovering motives and emotional triggers that others overlooked. Bello's portrayal highlighted Jack's sharp intelligence, resilience, and compassionate nature, making her a trusted confidant for both Gibbs and her teammates. One of her most significant storylines involved her traumatic past as a kidnapping survivor, which shaped her deep empathy for victims. She also shared a close, complex relationship with Gibbs, sparking intrigue among fans. Jack's departure was one of her defining moments, choosing to stay in Afghanistan to help vulnerable women, showcasing her strong moral compass. Bello's powerful performance made Jack a compelling and multifaceted character, adding psychological depth to the team's investigations. Lauren Holly. Lauren Holly, born on October 28, 1963, in Bristol, Pennsylvania, delivered a commanding and sophisticated performance as Director Jennifer "Jenny" Shepard. As the first female NCIS director in the series, Jenny was known for her sharp intellect, strong leadership, and complex history with Gibbs, with whom she had a past romantic relationship. Holly portrayed Jenny as a fiercely dedicated leader who wasn't afraid to challenge authority while balancing the pressures of running the agency. One of her most compelling storylines involved her personal vendetta against an arms dealer connected to her past, which ultimately led to her tragic and shocking demise. In one of the most intense moments of the series, Jenny chose to stand her ground in a gunfight rather than flee, sacrificing herself in a heroic last stand. Holly's portrayal brought both strength and vulnerability to the character, making Jenny Shepard one of the most memorable and respected directors in the show's history. Joe Spano. Joe Spano, born on July 7, 1946, in San Francisco, California, became a fan favorite as Tobias C. Fornell, an FBI special agent and longtime ally of Gibbs. A veteran investigator, Fornell brought a mix of dry humor, cynicism, and deep loyalty to his work. His relationship with Gibbs was one of the most enduring and complex friendships in the series, marked by professional rivalry, mutual respect, and shared personal struggles, particularly their tangled history with Gibbs' ex-wife. Spano's portrayal highlighted Fornell's dedication to justice, his struggles as a single father raising his daughter Emily, and his devastating grief after her tragic overdose. Some of his most powerful scenes include his emotional breakdown over Emily's death and his unwavering commitment to taking down criminals, no matter the personal cost. With his signature wit and no-nonsense approach, Spano's performance ensured that Fornell remained one of the most compelling recurring characters in the show. Polly Parrott. Polly Parrott, born on March 27, 1969, in New Orleans, Louisiana, became an unforgettable presence as Abby Ciuto, the eccentric and brilliant forensic scientist. With her gothic style, boundless energy, and love for CAF-POW, Abby was unlike any other character in law enforcement television. Her expertise in forensic science, combined with an empathetic and caring nature, made her indispensable to the team. Parrott's portrayal gave Abby a unique charm, balancing her quirky humor with moments of deep emotion, particularly in her father-daughter-like bond with Gibbs, who often kissed her on the forehead as a sign of affection. Some of her most powerful moments include her emotional struggle after almost being killed by a stalker and her heartbreaking departure, leaving NCIS to honor the memory of a fallen friend. Parrott's performance earned her widespread admiration, making Abby one of the most iconic forensic scientists in TV history and a fan favorite throughout her tenure. Dwayne Henry. Dwayne Henry, born on March 18, 1985 in Birmingham, England, brought intensity and emotional depth to his role as Clayton Reeves, a British MI6 officer who later joined NCIS as a liaison officer. Introduced as a skilled operative with an impressive intelligence background, Reeves was known for his resourcefulness, loyalty, and charming personality. Despite his confident exterior, his backstory revealed a tough childhood growing up in the foster system, adding layers to his character. Henry delivered a heartfelt performance, particularly in Reeves' strong friendships with the team, including his close bond with Abby Ciuto. His most devastating and defining moment came when he heroically sacrificed himself to save Abby during a mugging, dying in her arms. This tragic and unexpected departure left a lasting impact on both the team and fans. Though his time on the series was brief, Henry's portrayal ensured that Clayton Reeves remained a beloved and respected character. Katrina Law. Katrina Law, born on September 30, 1985, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, brought strength, determination, and charisma to her role as Special Agent Jessica Knight. Introduced as a member of NCIS REACT, Rapid Engagement Assault Team, Jessica made an immediate impression with her tactical skills, fearlessness, and sharp instincts. She survived a devastating ambush that claimed the lives of her entire team, making her integration into the main NCIS squad both emotional and compelling. Law's portrayal highlighted Jessica's resilience, dry wit, and no-nonsense attitude, while also showing her softer side as she built relationships with her new colleagues. Her growing connection with Nick Torres added an intriguing personal dynamic to her storyline. With a background in martial arts, Law brought a high-energy physicality to the role, making Jessica one of the most action-oriented agents in the series. Her performance infused fresh energy into the team, ensuring Jessica Knight became a standout addition to the NCIS family. Jennifer Esposito. Jennifer Esposito, born on April 11, 1973, in Brooklyn, New York, delivered a grounded and pragmatic performance as Special Agent Alexandra "Alex" Quinn. Introduced as a former NCIS training instructor recruited by Gibbs, Alex brought a wealth of experience and sharp investigative instincts to the team. Unlike some of her more impulsive colleagues, Quinn was analytical, level-headed, and skilled at reading people, often guiding younger agents with her wisdom and expertise. Esposito portrayed Quinn with a mix of toughness and warmth, making her both a mentor figure and an essential part of the squad. One of her most personal storylines involved her emotional struggle with her mother's deteriorating health, adding depth to her character. Despite only appearing for one season, Esposito's performance gave Quinn a lasting impression as a competent and dedicated agent, offering a fresh perspective to the team during her time at NCIS. Which transformation surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and share your favorite moments in the comments. Your support helps us bring you more exciting Hollywood updates. And if you haven't already, subscribe to All About Hollywood and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.